Nato Potatoes. I'm Mr. Nato Potato here, and we are back with Fallout 4. This is part 10, and we are about to go into the lounger thingy to find out what Kellogg knew on how to get into the Institute.
Sit in the memory lounger.
So let's go and begin. If you have not seen my other parts, I highly suggest you go back and watch them, for you may not know what's going on if you have not played the game. So let's sit back and enjoy, and I hope you like, and if you do, leave a comment, like, and subscribe down below. I hope you enjoy.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the
Piper.
host. Mnemonic activity coming
Staring
from the
at me?
transplant.
Why are you staring at
It's
me, huh?
degenerated, but
Huh?
it's there. We're going to load
She
you
has a
into the
crush on
strongest
me.
memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
And as always, I hope you
Can
enjoy,
you hear me?
because I enjoy making these for you,
Good.
making these
The
videos for you
simulation
guys.
appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Oh,
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
jump.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have.
Remember,
Instead,
you are
I ended up
experiencing
running
these
away.
memories as Kellogg. This may
I told
prove
myself I wanted to
disorienting at
find
first.
somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
I'm trying to sleep.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
Let's see what's so special about this window.
I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. And I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while. It's gonna be fine. You'll see. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you gotta give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of...
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Just wait.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Banana bus. This is scary. Oh, this is when he made a deal with the Institute, I think. Right now he's at a bar.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
That's creepy.
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it. So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
This is when he makes a deal with the Institute.
Mr. Kellogg,
He went
I'm glad you decided to meet them.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to
Heck
them
yeah.
if you want to work with the
staring
Institute.
at him even when time is frozen.
So, you heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
The cryogenic.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Oh, my husband. There's me. I look like such a weirdo.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too.
Yep, they will.
If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course,
That's a glitch, I think.
neither did they. Not really.
It was my beautiful son, Sean. You killed my husband.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Ooh, this is the house. Sean!
Is that your son?
Wasn't my idea to settle
appears to be
down
a
with a
very
kid
recent
in the
memory.
middle of Diamond City.
Good news, I think.
I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Where do I go from here? That part got me stumped. And the last time I played this, I couldn't figure it out until later on. Took me a while.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
It looks so weird.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it almost?
Everything's gonna be
Are we
fine.
okay?
Come here.
No.
Come here.
No. I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm
I'll
only
take-
gonna tell
almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
It's creepy. Looks like someone's typing.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenics. Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Oh yeah, I had to wait for this dude to show up.
It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. Just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn.
Gotta dance
So,
to this music, bro.
I guess you're
So
taking
sick.
the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
I killed him.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had.
Check this out.
No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Dr. Amari?
Let's start over. How are you feeling?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor. That would be perfect.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Ew. Such disgusting.
I'm just gonna tell myself that they wronged you in the past.
Yeah. Totally. For sure. Any more mirrors? That might have... No? Okay then.
The memory...
Dan's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
It's all over. Is there anything? Just a temporarily purified water, yay!
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg. Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Radaway you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
I'm going to take...
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? Gotta run a diagnostic.
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way.
Thanks. What'd I miss?
Let's trade.
This is what I've got.
I'm going to take... I'm going to take... Never mind. I'm taking Nick because she's a synth, so, you know, radiation and all that. There's a wine bottle. I want actual wine. That's the one piece of alcohol we don't have yet. The one piece of alcohol we don't have yet. great freaking grammar. Don't come in here, Nick. I don't let you go like this. Really, what does the makeshift battery even give me? Drop as much as I can.
Whatever you need.
Armor, no mods. Let's go. Into the glowing sea we go. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so now that that's all done, let's go ahead and...
Silver Shroud costume? Hey, no judgment, but ain't that a kid show?
Your face is a kid show, you know what?
Holy moly, the Silver Shroud in the flesh. Oh no.
You eyeballing me? Meat? You eyeballing me? Meat? You eyeballing me? You mess with me?
Lady, I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
I've got a ton of
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Excuse me, I just wanted to stop by, offer my services again.
No, you get the hell away from me, Synth. I'm not telling you anything about Buddy just so you can snatch him.
I'm sorry you feel that way. If you ever change your mind, I'd be more than happy to help you bring Buddy home. Who do you think actually won the war? Nobody, I guess.
Running from something? Welcome home.
Try not to sever anything you might miss.
Buff jet. Why not? Buff tats. Syringer ammo.
Hey, Nick.
Afternoon.
What do I need for lock joint? Lead, stingwing, barb, and tarberry. check out this refreshing beverage. Let's see what this refreshing beverage does. There it is. Cures all addictions and gives you 500 health points and minus 1,000. Jesus, I need to make more of this. What does it take for that again? Healing, refreshing beverage, antiseptic. Okay, I need some antiseptic. Freaking. Uh-oh, we got some like misty fog mist.
Hell of a load you're carrying. Better sell some to Daisy before someone swipes it.
The ash maker can set a person on fire. 0 chance to steal that. Wow, really? You're not gonna give me a single chance?
Looks like we got another.
Daisy.
If you hit upon something, don't bother.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Everything's guaranteed to last. Until it doesn't.
You can have none of that. There's some vault one for it. I really need it. Nah, you can keep that. You can have this mac and cheese. What do you got for some aid? You got a dictol beer? I'll take that. Take that. That. Some psycho. I'll take all that. Thank you. I want the Grognak Barbarian crap. Quick save. I have a question. I have a theory actually. Does it sell my games when I sell the... Nope, apparently not. Let me just see here. Invaders. And then we got the Grognak. Yeah, it doesn't sell that. Okay, just checking. Oh, hold up, I'll be back 1 second. And I'm back. Let's go ahead and do the So we need to find the glowing sea. We need to yeah. Let's just find the glowing sea. Find the glowing. There's the glowing sea. Our closest thing is the hardware town. But first off, we need to grab a suit of pure armor. So let me just go to Boston Airport to steal some Brotherhood of Steel armor. that we were gonna do before, but I said to save it. Okay, so let's go steal ourselves some power armor.
The airport, huh? You
We're gonna
sure you
quick
want to waltz through Brotherhood HQ with a synth at your side?
Yeah, let's do this.
Why don't you join up and make a difference?
Why don't you shut up? Huh? How about that, loser?
Hi.
Recruitment. Head over to the Cambridge police station.
Yeah, I got that. Let me just... Yeah, you walk away. Do I have a stealth boy? Yeah, I got 2. Let's use 1. We did it! We did it, guys. We stole power armor. And we have 3 fusion cores. And these guys don't apparently hate me, so...
Can't talk while I'm on duty.
We're gonna quick save here. And I think this will end off our beautiful video. I hope you all enjoyed it.